G'day, Kevin Hillier and Steve Tom here with a preview of Week 2 of the WRFL Finals. Let's have a look at the games. Tomsy, first up in Division 1 at Hoppers Crossing taking on Spotswood.
Yeah, crunch game. A little bit of a rivalry over the years. They've played a few finals against each other over the years. Hoppers Crossing, you need to bounce back. Obviously, a lot of good players that were down last week. Skipper was absolutely sensational. Geordie Mee just couldn't get into the game. But it's a lot of the younger crew last week that I think just weren't there. When the hard ball was to be won, I mean, they didn't. I'm not saying they ever shirked it, but when the hard ball was there to be won, and that was only because of Werribee's tenacity and full pressure applied. But they've got to just work a little bit harder, winning around the stoppages and stopping opposition from going so well. So they've got a few areas they've got to pick up on. Spotswood, it's all to gain. Tommy Langland's, if they can get over this final, progress another week further. I mean, he'll be relying on a couple of their senior players again in Boydie, who does his brilliant job week in, week out. But a couple of the lesser knowns too, that I'm not sure if Elliot Wood will be back this week or even Sam Wood back into the lineup. Davey Savage is another one. He's sort of over a bit of an injury cloud at the moment. So, so they've got the work to do, but it's all to gain for the Spotswood team. So, I don't think Hoppers can play as bad as they did last week. And I'll tip them to just get home by a very small margin.
Division 2, big game, West Footscray, North Footscray, great rivals.
Yes, this will be. They've had some great contests throughout the year too. These two sides. West Footscray, they were disappointing last week. Gary Turner was down there watching them in the loss against Windham, and their lack of drive, their lack of run, their lack of ball carrying through the lines, I think really hurt them, and that's something they're going to pick up. We know North Footscray are very good at doing that. They were good. They were good last week. The way that they use their ball, and guys like we mentioned Hall in the review last week, but all over the ground they had contributors. North Footscray and a very even spread of players, and they've got such a potent forward line inside 50, and they get the ball in quick to their forwards. They're capable of sharing the goal kicking around. So I hate to say this, I reckon West may bail out in straight sets. I think North Footscray, after that great win last week, have got absolutely open momentum going their way, and I think they're pretty confident of taking another step forward.
Division 3, Tomsy, Auburn Vale all year have been favourites. Windham Suns at one stage looked like they were the second best team in the competition. They've dropped down, but they've got through.
They've got through the Suns, and this will be a tough contest as any preliminary final is. Auburn Vale, look, you'd assume they'd want to bounce back, and they've regrouped a little bit. Wyndham Suns, it's all go for broke now, and Matt Studley down there, as we mentioned in the preview, he'd be wrapped in me. It's just go for broke and get out and enjoy your football, 120%, guys.
All right, that's our preview of Week 2 of the finals.